Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Today I have something unique and fun for everyone, a 3D pen. What is a 3D pen, you might ask? Well, watch on to find out.
You might have heard about 3D printing before, where a filament made of PLA or ABS is heated and melted down through a thin nozzle, and this melted filament is layered to create a 3D object. I have here the iTouch 3D pen from Wall 3D, and compared to 3D printers, is quite small, making it portable. These are generally ready to go out of the box. Let's get to the actual product. Opening it up, we have an instruction sheet on the functions of the buttons and other operating instructions. We have this translucent sheet which would help us trace any design. A cleaning cloth to clean out the nozzle between use. The kit comes with a few designs like the Taj Mahal, a flower and more. We would use these as a reference to create our 3D designs. Looks fun. Now for the 3D pen, it has the name iTouch 3D with plus marked above the status indication light. We have a few buttons on the pen. On the left, we have the power button and the filament feed button. On the other side, we have an option to speed up and slow down the speed of the flow of the filament. Here's the nozzle, where the filament would be ejected. It seems to have some sort of protective plastic on it, as the filament that comes out can be quite hot. The vents are to dissipate heat as the filaments are heated between 200 to 220 degrees. On top, we have the power connector and a filament loading hole. Here's the stand. Holds the 3D pen vertically when not in use, or even between uses. Power adapter with a USB-A port. A cable with a USB-A to barrel connector for power. And under the main compartment, we have filaments of 3 different colors. These are the filaments to be used with the 3D pen. You can also purchase standard 3D printer filaments such as PLA to use with the 3D pen. The color options we have are black, orange and white. The pen looks quite nice, and I am surprised how all that extruder tech is crammed within such a small frame. Let's open up a filament and power on the pen to try it out. Here's the power port. Plug in the barrel plug into the port. The other end you connect to the power adapter and turn it on. The cable provided is around 4.5 feet long. Use the power button to turn the 3D pen on. We have a red light glowing indicating that it is heating. I am going to use this white filament first. It comes vacuum packed to protect it from moisture. Open it up and load it into the 3D pen using the loading hole. The LED has turned blue, indicating that it's ready for use. Press the filament load button on the bottom left and the filament is slowly pulled into the pen. I don't think it's that visible on camera, but it is being drawn into the pen. The filament that is loaded is heated to 200 to 220 degrees, makes it flow like a paste which is released slowly through this nozzle. As it leaves the nozzle, it is cooled and the filament hardens, retaining its shape. It would take a few seconds for the filament to get ready for printing. Push the filament feed button to start drawing. Okay, we have the filament seeping out of the nozzle. Let's use the sheet provided to draw something. Just drawing a simple mesh square. This is my first ever drawing with a 3D pen. Push the filament feed again to pause drawing. Okay, this is how it looks. It is sticky in the beginning, but a few seconds later, remove it from the sheet and you can see that it is hardened. It does take a bit to get used to on how fast you should move the pen as the filament flows through. But once you get the idea, it's quite fun to use. Clean the nozzle using the cleaning cloth provided, as it would be hot, so don't touch it directly. I have drawn another square mesh. You can make more like these and attach them together to make a cube, in effect making a 3D object. You can also draw upwards. Once cooled, it stays straight up without any support. We can also make 3-dimensional objects like this. I am using a screwdriver as support for the filament and going over it a few times. making a mesh as I did earlier, but with it raised a bit in the center. We have a hemisphere, kind of, but do notice that once it's cooled down, it did keep the shape and is not 2D anymore. Let's try out one of the designs provided in the box. The cycle did catch my eye. So as per the instructions, we need 2 wheels and everything else needs only one of each. So wheel 1, wheel 2, the frame, the pedal, a seat, and the handlebar. Now that we have the parts, we can assemble them using the filament. Done. This is how it looks. Not bad for a first try, I guess. Here's an India map. Let's see if I can make a phone case. Using this Riggear phone case as a reference. Use coupon code TalkingStuff for a 10% discount on riggear.in. So here we have it. Doesn't fit snugly. I need a few more rounds for it to be strong enough to snap fit. So this was just a trial. To change filaments, press and hold the power button and the filament starts to retract from the pen. Now just feed in a new filament and press the draw button, and in a few seconds it's ready to use. You could have a bit of your older filament within, so once the color changes, the new filament takes its place.
Just as any art accessory, the iTouch 3D pen's output is dependent on your creativity. It's a great gift for maybe kids who would love making 3D objects, and but nothing is stopping us adults from having fun with this. And also I found that it works with a power bank, and this helps making it more portable as it can be used on the go, keeping the kids engaged. The nozzle has safety features to make it safe for use by children, and the filament would retract automatically after some 10 minutes if it's not being used and it is still on. The filaments, if you're using PLA, is non-toxic. ABS would release fumes which are toxic, so make sure which filament you are purchasing. At around 2000 rupees, it's quite affordable. The filaments provided should keep the kids busy for a while, but you can purchase extra filaments online via Amazon. I have seen filament box sets that are around, which has around 20 different colors. Each color is around 10 meters in length. I would link to that in the description. There are sets with fewer filaments too if you don't need that many. I also use filaments which I generally use with my 3D printer, and these work too. There are tons of design ideas on the web with some fantastic prints. It has a learning curve, but once you get used to it, the sky's the limit. The links to the product and also the filaments are listed in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, do write into me at tech@talkingstuff.net or WhatsApp me at 96525 78833. Also make sure to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to be informed when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.